If you're creating an online course, a coaching program, a membership, an ebook, or even a podcast, you've probably realized how many moving parts there are, and now starting to find out that AI can help you with that. While AI can be a massive time saver, I don't believe it should actually replace you. And especially where you're the face of your brand, I see AI as something that helps elevate your ideas, articulate your message, and free up your time and brain space when you've got a million other things on the go. I'm also very mindful that AI tools aren't just free magic wands. They use a lot of energy and resources to be created and managed behind the scenes. And with the state of the planet and the climate right now, I think it's really important that we use AI intentionally and not excessively. So in this video today, I'm going to walk you through some of my favorite tools that help support creators without trying to replace them. You're not going to see the robotic avatars or the fake talking heads here though, because let's be real, they're still not quite human enough to build real trust. These tools are about supporting your creativity, saving you time, and helping you to do what's best. Let's dive in. Okay, so first up, a very obvious one that most of us are probably using almost daily at the moment, ChatGPT. I have the paid version of ChatGPT here, plus, but what we can use this for is several things to do with your course creation is what I'm mostly going to focus on in this video. You could use it to flesh out your course information and framework, to create your video or audio scripts, your worksheets, or any other kind of downloadables that you have alongside. You can also help to create relevant questions to add in as a quiz or assessment at the end of each module or at the end of the course. So it would solidify the participants' learning, or perhaps it's to do with some kind of qualification or accreditation. And you could create a marketing plan and content for your course or whatever it is that you're launching digital products. So in order to do that, most of you will know how to use ChatGPT. The biggest thing about any kind of AI tool is really knowing how to give the correct prompt in order to get the right kind of information back from the model that you're using. So for instance, if we are going to flesh out a course framework, which I'm actually going to show you another tool that you could use for this as well, but we would put in here as much information. First, we would prompt ChatGPT with who you are. So it tells ChatGPT what angle they're coming at it from, and then also what the course is about, and perhaps any kind of information you already have that you can plug into here. So I'm not going to go through this in full, but we are going to put in here, I am an expert in floral arrangements, just as an example, and I am creating an online course for those who wish to become florists. So specifically as a business. So giving it lots of details. I would like your help to create the framework of the course for me. Now, I don't have any more information because this is an example, but what you can do here, if you don't have any more information, because actually the example I've given here, a florist, you might not have already a lot of written information or video or audio content that you can feed into ChatGPT. If you did, say you're a business coach, you've probably already got a lot of written content, blogs, videos where you've worked with other people, things like that. You can actually upload files into here to feed it into ChatGPT so it can understand the context and where you're coming from. But this example here, florist, you possibly don't have as much written information to give ChatGPT. And in this case, you can say, in order to flesh out the course framework and content, please ask me 20 questions to help determine this. And then it will go through and it will ask you 20 questions. You can ask it to ask you one by one. So it's done it all in a list here. You can ask it to ask you one by one, and then you can reply to each one individually. So we could do that here. That's how I like to do it. So you've got to answer each one of these. What is the main transformational outcome you want your students to achieve by the end of the course? It's a really great question. Let's just jump back up to the other questions because I'm not going to sit here and answer them all. Who's your ideal student? Complete beginner, hobbyist. So some of these will be things you may not have even thought about. So it's really great thought-provoking work here to put into it. You answer all these questions, and then you can ask ChatGPT to flesh out that framework for you and give you like modules and lesson names, and then also potentially like lesson content as well in terms of what you can cover cover. You can also ask it to create scripts for you. And like I say, a marketing plan or content, social media content, things like that. Or questions for a quiz is really important too. But I think starting here to get this framework is a really great start. And that's just an example of ChatGPT. Obviously, you can look up other ways to use ChatGPT, but that is one example of an AI tool to help you with these online digital products. Okay, the next tool that I'm going to show you through is Descript. So this is just their main home sales page, but I think it explains things quite clearly. So Descript is a tool that in the past, prior to AI or without the AI, we often would use it to create transcripts. So it can pull transcripts, written transcripts from audio or video to repurpose or to use as subtitles on videos and things. It's quite good for podcast editing as well. But the AI tools in here just explains have taken it a whole nother level. There's just some good examples here that I wanted to show you. And then I will show you what I did. So these here, instant editing. So you can create green screens. The eye contact is quite a good one. This is actually one that I haven't used yet, but I am looking to use because I'm often reading from a script, if you haven't noticed, and therefore my eyes aren't always looking straight at the video. But this here is, I've seen it in action on social media, and it is actually quite very clever actually. The studio sound, so just helping out with the mics and things there. And then this one here removes filler words, so takes out the ums and ahs. These are all AI tools that part of your editing your videos. So you can use Descript for producing a transcript, as I said, or SRT files to upload alongside your videos for captions, but also for editing your videos. And it does it really quickly and easy with the AI, and or you manually using the transcript to do so as well, and remove background filter and create all these other things as well with it. So I'm going to log in and just quickly show you an example of what I've done. Let's just see if this keeps me logged in. So this is my logged in account, and I just earlier said it prompts you to create an idea you've got for a video, and then it can create a script for you. So that's before you've created your video, or you can pop a video in here and then do those AI related tasks that I showed you before, where it can quickly and easily edit a script for you. But this here is one that I just did before. So I put a prompt in here that was something along the lines of this video that I'm doing today. So I put a prompt in there that I'm creating a YouTube video, and we can create a new one here just to show you. Creating a YouTube video. So it knows the context for the video about AI tools for creators. That's the prompt that I put in before as well. You can kind of choose, it creates some slides for you. These are very gimmicky, cheesy AI graphic slides, but sure, let's choose the whiteboard doodles. That sounds fun. And what kind of size you want it, landscape. Generate that AI video. So that takes a couple of minutes to generate, and then it comes up with a full script for you for the video, which I did not use this script. I used ChatGPT to create today's script, but it's just going to show you here how you can use it. And it essentially can create the video for you. So if you talk to the script, you could probably do it all directly in here if you were using their slides as well, without your face on the video, which I don't recommend. Right, so here it goes. It's produced it for us. So down here is the script where I can write, I can edit if I want. It's kind of, interestingly enough, I've put the same prompt in, but it's given quite a different script to before. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence. The tools that it's told me here are different to the original one, so that's quite interesting as well. But this is the script that you could use. Here is where you can like record it straight in here. And then these here are the graphics that go alongside the script. So you'll see when I click on the graphics on the side here, it moves the scripts, and it's telling me where this graphic will appear on the font. So again, though, I still recommend that you put your face in front of your crowd, not using fully AI generated graphics like this. But this is one tool that you can use to help you create your course content. Just while I'm in the script, I do want to show you, this is an actual video that's been recorded, and the script has come up down below here. This is one of my clients' videos that they did a long time ago. So this is where you've done the video elsewhere and then uploaded it into the script. And here is where we can edit, take out pieces of it. And then the underlord here is the part that has all the AI. So we can add in any kind, see, remove filler words, things like that. I'm on the free version of the script, so not all of this will apply to me, but the eye contact, again, quite a good one. So if I just click that, I have to upgrade to use it, but that will then go through the video and make sure her pupils are looking directly at the camera the whole time, which I think is just absolutely magical that it can do that. But this is just an example of post-recording AI editing tool that is Descript. Now, the next tool is Canva. This may be a tool that you already use already in your design if you're creating keynote slides, PowerPoint slides, or social media graphics. And Canva AI isn't something I've used a lot of. It is still developing itself, although it has gotten better and better. I am from a design creative background myself, so I still prefer to put my own touches on creatives, but I just wanted to show you the AI tools that are available in Canva because that is helpful for people that maybe are less creative or just need something really quickly. So I've just opened up a blank canvas here, which is a Facebook size tile, I believe. And then what I can do is there's a couple of ways to use Canva's AI. You can use it for writing social media captions and lesson descriptions or ebook content. And you can use it obviously for visual layouts for like maybe your course slides or your lead magnets in your workbook. So let's show you a couple of examples here of how we can use it. Okay, so first up, I'm going to show you the text magic write. So if I wanted to add text to this tile, say I was creating a social media post about my course or a thumbnail for my course, or for my YouTube video, although there is another way that I can show you to do that on Canva too. But let's just go here. This is one of the AI tools. So obviously this little magic wand with the stars is kind of like a universal symbol of AI. It's in a lot of places. So if we just click on that, it's going to ask us to describe your writing task. So it wants to know what we are creating here. And you'll see you can actually add your brand voice into Canva Pro as well. So that it begins to get to know your brand voice. So try an example. 5 Twitter posts announcing a product launch for a new alarm clock phone app. Nope, this is what we want. We want a post for social media about my new floristry course for those who wish to start their own florist business. Let's see. Obviously not a lot of prompts there, so let's see what it comes up with. So it's writing the written piece of text that you would put alongside your graphic. You can prompt it. This part of AI has been around for a long time, like just change how it sounds. So I want this part shorter. Obviously, you would read it as well. I haven't read that at all. If you don't want to have the emojis, if that's not your style, then that's what you can ask it in the next prompt. This part, no emojis. There we go. Here we go. It's taking out the emojis. So again, similar to ChatGPT, but we're doing it directly in here. And then we can go insert. It's put it in there, not like you would use that. We're going to copy and paste that text, obviously, to put it into our social media or wherever it's going. But the other one I wanted to show you was how to AI image generator. So I just opened up another tile there, came over to elements. Usually it would be up the top here. So you just scroll down to here, create your own image. So again, we're describing what it is. I'm creating a social media post for my new online course I'm launching for florists who wish to start their Let's see what it creates visually. I think visually AI is still a little bit behind, but it is getting better and better. This is amazing compared to what we used to get out of Canva. So look at these beautiful images, and then of course you can change the styles, change the shape of it and things. So let's just choose this one. It's popped it straight in here. It's actually got the wording on it as well. So we can pull it out a bit. Looks like we can it's actually one whole image, which is nice. There we go. So that was pretty quick, right? Now I'm going to show you though more from a course context, how you can create some like thumbnails for your course. So if I just come back out into the home area of my Canva account, as I mentioned, I've got Canva Pro, and over on the left here, it has what's called Dreamlab. So if we come into Dreamlab, I've actually already put a couple of prompts in here, as you can see, but this here would usually be blank. I want online course module cover thumbnails for my course. The graphics need to be 1280 by 720 in size, and I need them for 8 modules and 1 for the overall course. Now, what I've found here is it can't create multiple images. So what I'm telling it is that I need 8 different graphics for each one for each module, but it can't quite do that yet. And it is getting a little bit confused. I found out it doesn't know, can't work out really the size, what to make them. These are actually just one image altogether, but it would be really good for like a banner or for your sales page of your course, showing each of the modules kind of in a pretty image. So what the other prompt that I gave it before I just changed it up a little bit was this one. I need one image for each of my 8 modules to use as thumbnails. It still hasn't quite nailed the size of them, because a thumbnail is like a landscape size, but this here is also really great. Images to use for your marketing. This one here is kind of correct. So this size here is what you would use on the thumbnails, but to get them individually, you would just prompt it with, please make me one image for my online yoga course for beginners to use as the thumbnail on the video. It be 1280 by 720 pixels in size, landscape. Let's see what it does there. So the other things we can do is add an image. So we could add an image in here so that it knows kind of what we're looking for. Smart is, again, similar to what I just showed you on Descript, where you could choose different kinds of automatically generated graphics, and then the sizing here. So 4:3 is the closest to a thumbnail size. So let's see what it does here. Just one image rather than confusing it with the 8 modules that I require. It's a little bit of that's lovely for play and error, learning how to use the AI tool, and also it learning your language and what you're after as well. So here goes some really nice images that you can then download, and then you could duplicate them and add in module 1, module 2, module 3. Funny, this one here's added the actual size onto it. So it's this one. But these are some really great images to get started with. I think we click on it and then we can open an editor like this. There we go. And from here, this might be where, this might be your main overall course image. The only thing is, this here is actually all one graphic. So like I can't even edit that text there because it's part of the graphic. So I would have to overwrite that. But maybe actually you just use the Streamlabs that I was just in before for the inspiration. And then you can go in and create this kind of look yourself. I'll be able to find all these images and everything in Canva as well. So that is some fun playing in Canva, one of the tools, AI tools, to help you to create your digital products. Okay, and now we're going to dive into the tools that are within Kajabi, built into Kajabi. Of course, that is going to house all of these kind of digital products here. So I'll just show you an example here of, first of all, inbuilt course funnel. So when I create this product, which is an online course, it's also going to create for me the sales page, the checkout, the course framework, and the email sequences to welcome people when they arrive in on the course as well, all instantly when I just enter a few little pieces into here. So let's have a go. It's a course, and it's telling me a little bit about the course, but you can flick through and it tells you about each of the products here as well. But we're going to go a course for now, which you would use for more reasons than a course, as I explained in one of my recent videos, which you can catch on this YouTube video. I am going to go floristry course as an example, a course for those who wish to start their own floristry business. Great. And then see this toggle here, use this info to generate content and additional resources. So I can learn more about it. If I click here, it's going to open up the next tab that will tell me everything how to use the AI content assistant and all the content that it's going to create for me. So we can read through that, but I'm going to show you here instead. So I'm going to leave that turned on, and then we're going to go next. I can change the colors of a couple of things. I can come back and change all of this later though, so it doesn't really matter what the settings are here. We'll just go like that. The thumbnail, so that could be what we've just created over in Canva, but I'm just going to use a recent file, just pop something in here. This is that 1280 by 720 size that I was entering into Canva before. Okay, and so we'll just go next now. And this is the AI in action. So these are the things it's creating right now. So it's in draft mode because am at my product limit, which is absolutely fine. But what I can do here is this is the course outline. So here it's automatically created a course outline for me based on what it knows about what I told it, the description that this course was about. So it's automatically created an introduction module, a flower arrangement basics module, a starting your own floristry business module, and then it's broken down into these lessons: understanding floristry, skills required for floristry, career opportunities in floristry. And if I just jump into the lessons themselves, it's also got all of the content related to this particular lesson that it thinks. So understanding floristry, welcome to understanding floristry, blah, blah, blah. So you would read through each of these and obviously adapt it to your style and your voice and your knowledge and expertise. Don't just rely on the AI ever. And then from here is where you can add in your videos, your audios, your thumbnails, everything like that. And that will become your lesson and course in a brief moment. The other thing that it just created AI wise as well is if I jump into my website, it will have created a landing page that is like a sales page for this course. So here it goes, floristry course pre-sale landing page. Let's have a look at what it looks like. I'll just have to publish it to open it and have a look. It's going to be very basic because it doesn't know much about you. So it's added my logo up here. It's literally just got a little bit of basic AI and a form actually to fill in. So the form might not be what you want, but it's given you the structure here that you can then go in and edit in here and brand and make your own. So just really quickly to show you that. So the AI has just created the framework piece for you to now come in, add your own text, images, colors, everything like that in here. So obviously you wouldn't have a picture of a laptop probably. Maybe it's, about running a business, but you might put a different image in the background here. So this current one is just the Kajabi one. So you'd add another image in here. So if I did that one that I just added to the course, which was this one, I would add it into the background, and then I might want to take that black away from the background. So there we go. Could change that text, put my own image in here, picture of me maybe, frequently asked questions. This here is more of a inquiry kind of page than a sales page, but you can turn this into a sales page really easily. And, that's just the AI that's generated that. You can, of course, in Kajabi create from scratch or from another template as well if you wanted to. But that is not related to AI right now. So we're just going to leave that. Now, the other part that it should have automatically created is an email. So let's go to email campaigns and check floristry course ready broadcast. So this is a email that can be sent out to your list to let them know that this course is available. It's got the subject line here and you would come in here to edit it. It's got all the text about the course. Of course, you would come in here and edit that yourself, but that is just like a template for you to use. And then you can send that out to everybody or schedule it to send. So that is the AI tools there to create your online course on Kajabi and just make it really simple to basically create the framework, the sales structure and the marketing for you, which you then go in and edit and make your own. So it's just the AI to create you with that. The other part of Kajabi that I wanted to show you was Creator Studio. So Creator Studio is AI generated repurposing content tool. So when we come in here, what we can do is I'll go new project to show you how it works. We can upload a video from my device, or I can select one from my course. So let's select one from one of my courses. And then what it's going to do is it's going to load this video and then it's going to give us the opportunity to create a whole load of content to use for marketing or for promotion and repurpose content. So that's just uploading the file now. It does take some time sometimes to do it. And now I'm going to choose what I want out of this. So you can see here from this list, there's over 40 different pieces of content that I can create from this one video, and I can do multiple. So I might want the transcript from it so that I can get a written piece of content out of it. I might want to make a Facebook post and an Instagram caption and a LinkedIn one. I want an email about this new course maybe, or a newsletter. I want a blog, and there's different types of blogs that I could create from this. And perhaps I want a lead generation page as well. So I've chosen 5 or 6 or 7 pieces of content that I want to create out of that video, and then I'm going to press create. So now it's going to process that video and begin to create that content for me. And it's going to send me an email when it's done. It does take a little bit of time. So as it says, up to 20% of the video's length. So we'll come back to that once it's done. I can close this in the meantime and carry on working. I can upload another project, do some other videos. What I might show you is another one that I've done recently. where I have uploaded the video. It was the video that I did for YouTube actually about the new Kajabi communities, and I've created a webinar summary email, a newsletter, a LinkedIn post, a YouTube description, an Instagram caption, and a transcript from it. So let's just open it up and have a look at the YouTube description that it created. And obviously I can go in here and edit it, or I can regenerate it if it doesn't quite sound right to me. And then I can copy and paste that into the YouTube description when I'm ready to post the video. So that is how that works. And I'll come back to the one that I just uploaded before to show you what those ones look like. So you can just see it's transcribing still at the moment once I receive the email about it. Okay, so that email has finished transcribing now. I received an email to tell me that it had, so I could carry on, do some other work in the meantime and come back to it. And here goes the automatically generated content that I have requested. So these were the pieces that I requested. And if there's something else that I want, I could generate more content from the video as well. So let's have a look at what it looks like. We've got the transcript. I'll show you that. So this is the whole transcript of the video. So this video was about setting up and sending email broadcasts on Kajabi. So literally is giving the full transcript, all my written word, my written verbal here, which I could then go and pop into maybe ChatGPT and ask it to create me a script for a different video that is similar to this one. Something like that as an example. Let's have a look at the LinkedIn post. So it's a LinkedIn post promoting the video. So it's encouraging people to come, why they would want to come and look at this video. See the how-to blog. Sometimes the blogs are a bit hit and miss, but here we go. It's a written blog. Unlock potentially online course communities with effective email marketing strategies. And again, retype it in your voice when you're finalizing it. Don't just copy and paste straight from here. Yeah, so lots of different ways that you can use AI to create content. And these were all the different options. I'll quickly show you the video clip ones actually. So now I can clip the video. So this is similar to just script. So I can automatically just let it choose, and it tells me what's ideal size-wise for different platforms here. So if I go like that, it will instantly highlights the content that it is going to snip and puts it over here. So I say snip because it puts it over here and then it clips the video into just that content, that written content. So you're editing the video based on the written piece. So I'm not going to go through and do that here. I actually find it quite time consuming to do it like this. That's just because I'm a very visual person, and my videos, especially the how-to ones, are very difficult to chop up because you need the whole video to get the whole concept of it. So this video won't be so easy, but that is an example of how you can do it. And you can preview it, save it, and then download it and add it to anywhere. Another AI tool I want to show you in Kajabi is up here. Of course, the little stars represent the AI, is a little tool called AMA or AMA or AMA, depending on who you're talking to. And you can see all my past or recent conversations with AMA here, but basically AMA is like a chatbot kind of tool, AI tool that has all the information about Kajabi, but also about, well, it explains here, your new virtual assistant. If you're feeling unsure about where to start with these small tasks, explore the tool. So understanding, you can ask it questions about Kajabi, about online business, and how to customize it. So I've just asked it here, what pieces of content should I create for an online course? It's a very open-ended question. Creating an online course, I'll just open this up bigger so we can read it properly in a new tab. It's not overly that big though, is it? Here we go. It's telling me I need to think about creating some video lessons, some written content, some quizzes and assessments. So this is all things that I said ChatGPT could help us with as well in terms of getting the written side of the content. The interactive elements, so whether it's discussion boards, I would also say gamification might be part of that as well. Case studies, downloadable resources for people, coaching calls or webinars, and you can just carry on asking questions there. It's similar to ChatGPT. What it is though is an internal virtual assistant model for Kajabi. So it's all related to Kajabi related businesses, online digital businesses, and anything specifically or tech Kajabi. I will say though, and it does say down here, AMA can make mistakes. Consider checking the help center for important information. And I have experienced that myself from AMA, where she's got a little bit confident and given me some instructions that actually didn't exist on Kajabi. So that is another one. And then the final thing that I want to show you that is created by Kajabi, but can be used by anyone, you don't have to be a Kajabi user, is Creator.io. Creator.io is similar to the chatbot I just showed you in Kajabi, the AMA, but you can train it on your own business and you can have it on your own website or within your product. So imagine having a chatbot within your online course just for those customers of that online course. And if there's questions that they have about any of the content, it can respond to them. So I don't like to take the personality out of this, because I think you should very much be hybrid, still involved in your online programs, even if they are pre-recorded. But I think this is just a really quick win for your customers in an online course setting. You can use it for sales leads. So jump onto creator.io. You can get onto my website to see it in action. I have it just on my website. I don't have it within my products just yet. But if you just wait a minute, there it goes there. It pops up and we can ask it some questions. So automatically it says, how can I help you today? How can you help me with my online course? Something like that. Let's see. Always makes me nervous, the responses here, because you never know how well it's been trained or what it will know to tell the customer. So it says, we can help you with your online course by providing consulting or done for you services to ensure your course program or membership community is up and running smoothly. Our online product build package is designed to assist you in creating and launching your online product efficiently. We believe in leveraging expertise to benefit your business and clients, allowing you to focus on servicing your audience while we handle the technical aspects. Feel free to check out more details on the services on our website. So that's pretty accurate, and it's got 3 references here, and it's going to direct them through. Here we go. Here goes my service packages, so people can learn a little bit more about my services. So that's great. It's directed people to the right places, and you can carry on chatting to it. So that is where my customers can come to start asking some questions. I can log into the back end of it and see what kind of questions my customers are asking. I'm only on the free version of it, so I don't get prompted when people are asking questions in here. I'm not generating leads from it. I could if I was on the paid version, but that's just another way AI tool that you can have within your business for absolutely free, and it helps your customers. It means you're not the bottleneck, and inboxes get really, really full with questions. So if you can direct your customers instantly to there. So like I have a link to that chatbot from my automatic reply on my emails. So when people are just asking me small questions, they can automatically go to that chatbot and ask the question if they want to as well, and probably get the answer sooner than when I reply to them. So just to recap, these are the AI tools that I am using or looking to use in my business to help me as a creator create content for courses, programs, anything like that. And to recap, they are ChatGPT, Descript, Canva, Kajabi, with lots of multiple options on creating products, and also Creator Studio, the AMA bot here to help me along the way, and creator.io to add to my own site as well. As powerful as these tools are, AI isn't the magic wand. You still need your expertise, your voice, and your knowledge to know what to ask and how to use these tools effectively. Used well, AI can absolutely help bring your digital product to life faster, with more clarity, give you back your time to focus on the parts of your business that only you can do. Just one last reminder, AI might feel invisible, but it's not impact-free. Running these tools takes a lot of computing power, energy, and resources, and that has to be a real impact on the environment. It's something that we should all be more conscious of as creators. And that's why I always come back to this idea. Use AI with intention. Use it to support your work and not replace your presence. And be mindful about when and how you rely on it. I hope this gave you some fresh ideas to try out. If you want to utilize Kajabi within your business, the free trial link is below. When you sign up through me, you'll get extra access to extra support and resources to help you build and launch your product without the tech overwhelm. The bonus support tools are all created by me. I'm a certified Kajabi expert who doesn't just promote Kajabi, but I'm down there in the trenches with my clients every day. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on online business and Kajabi. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to help.